What was it before 11:30? When was it? The one earlier than 11:30?
Still is going on, so they're still trying to confirm that information.
Okay, so as far as we know, the earlier, most recent earlier activity was about 2:15 this afternoon.
Are you talking about any belching?
Yes.
I didn't even ask, John.
Okay.
It was the last time anybody else was aware of it.
Okay, do you know what the size of the second crater was?
Well, they're estimating it, obviously, because it's hard to tell from the air, but they're guessing at about 90 by 150 feet.
90 by 150 feet.
First crater then.
Okay, what's the size of the first crater?
1,000 feet and how wide?
Say again.
And I don't know how wide.
We're climbing above the clouds now. City's beautiful, by the way.
The only restriction. He said there's been quite a bit of activity, so that's our minimum distance will be 5 nautical miles from the mountaintop. Right now we're showing 6.1 from the mountain. It's now 1:25 in the morning. You can see a plume of smoke coming out the top. It seems to be coming out about once every 5 to 10 minutes, somewhere in there. There's now a second crater that's opened up on the top of the mountain, according to the Forest Service. The crater's about 90 feet by about 150 feet. It's approximately 30 feet from the original crater, and there's a connection with a snow bridge. Not much more is known at this time about it, but they said earlier you could see flames down below, a blue type of light. They say it's probably gases that are burning. We can't get in that close right now. You're about 5 miles away from the summit of the mountain at this moment. As the cloud continues to come out, continues to billow smoke about approximately once every 10 minutes, like we said. Earlier it was a black smoke, now it's a white smoke. Forest Service has a plane circling the area. We're now approximately on the west side of the mountain, looking from the west towards the summit.
Well, it's the first time we've really been able to see since I think Thursday how the ashes have drifted from the mountain, and definitely they have gone on the east side of the mountain. As you say, we're on the west side now, and it's perfectly white here. And now the steam is drifting away. I think it's been rather spectacular just flying over it at this point, and every once in a while a puff comes out.
This is the first good look that anybody's had at the mountain in quite a while. The Forest Service obviously had a better look just a short while ago when the second crater opened up. They apparently saw a burning flame inside. They said it was gases of some type, they don't know what. But the smoke continues to come out.
Of course, the Forest Service has been flying it almost 24 hours a day since the activity began, so they have a better opportunity to see those things than anybody else, really.
And I see what you're getting at. It's just kind of a narrative about what's going on. We can say we had a plane up there, we had this, we had that.
Yeah, we're people just we're looking at it, relating our experience to the rest of the people.
A mountain billowing smoke. It's bizarre.
9:45 this morning. anybody's ever actually seen the whole mountain since it began. Yeah, this is the first time.
Carl says he can see the whole mountain in the viewfinder, barely.
Well, we should talk now while he can see it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What time is it again, John?
1:32. 1:31.
You have it in the viewfinder, Carl?
Yeah, I do.
It's now about 1:30 in the morning. This is the first time the mountain's been able to be seen from roughly the timberline up to the summit. And the Forest Service is up here with their airplane. They've been circling the whole time. Right now, the mountain is not billowing any smoke, although it has been approximately once every 10 minutes. A big puff of smoke will come out the middle. The Forest Service says another crater has opened up very close to the first crater. It's about 90 feet by 150 feet. Earlier, the Forest Service said you could see blue flames down inside the crater. They think it's gases that are burning. We can see the ash on the right side of the mountain. Most of it's concentrated to the east. You're looking at the mountain right now from the very southern side. Clouds are approximately at 5,000 feet. Of course, the summit around 9,500 feet.
For me, it's really a spectacular experience because I've grown up around this mountain, and it was always the ice cream cone to anybody who lived in the Portland area. Now it's got black all over the top of it. It's just a very unique experience to see it even in this state. And as you said, every 5 minutes or so it has been billowing smoke or steam, and hopefully in the next few minutes it'll do the same. Of course, late last night, which indicated a reading on the Richter scale of about 5.4. I don't recall the exact figure right now, but it was the strongest quake so far in the area. Right now, it looks to me like the weather's closing in around the mountain again, and in a matter of minutes we may lose the visibility we've had so far. So we've been lucky to see what we have so far. There is a plane flying around up there, and I assume that's the Forest Service. As we said earlier, that they've been flying almost 24 hours a day, taking observations of the activity up here.
What altitude are we at? Can you ask him?
What's the altimeter?
Right now we're 9,400.
9.4.
9.4. Is that what we'll stay at as we cruise around this time?
What are we going to drop down to?
Whatever you can bring it down there, probably 8,000 or more.
Well, we hit about 8,000. Go down to about 8.
Now is this...
Come on, up again.
Rolling, Paul.
You're rolling?
I'm rolling.
It's a little bit after 1:30 in the morning right now. You can look out, you can see how the east side of the mountain has been covered with ash. There's a second crater that's opened up near the first crater. It measures about 90 feet by 150 feet. Earlier, the Forest Service Department said you could see some blue flames or blue gases burning down inside. They don't know exactly what it is right now. You can see how the clouds are crawling up the mountain. This is the best look right now that anybody has had at this mountain since late Friday afternoon. What's going on right now is steam has been venting, or smoke has been coming out the top approximately every 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, we're not certain. We're circling now, we're on the east side of the mountain, looking straight at it. We're at about the 9,000 foot level right now. Clouds continue to climb up the mountain. There's been a short clearing, and we're looking at the very summit with the dark ash covering most of the east side.